Hezbollah's new leader, Naim Qassem, has indicated that the group would be open to accepting a ceasefire with Israel provided that the terms are suitable and acceptable. He emphasized that, as of now, no viable agreement has been presented by the Israeli side, underscoring the ongoing tensions in the region. Turning to diplomatic efforts, Saudi Arabia has taken the initiative to host a meeting of an international alliance aimed at advocating for the establishment of a Palestinian state. Saudi Foreign Minister Prince Faisal bin Farhan highlighted that nearly 90 states and international organizations participated in this critical dialogue. He condemned the ongoing humanitarian crisis in Gaza, describing the situation as catastrophic and labeling the blockade of northern Gaza as a form of genocide against the Palestinian people. In military developments, the Israeli army has announced the targeted killing of Mustafa Ahmed Shahadi, the deputy head of Hezbollah's elite Radwan force, in a strike in southern Lebanon. The Israeli Defense Forces reported that Shahadi was involved in overseeing operations that included attacks in southern Lebanon and Syria. Additionally, the Israeli military has issued enforced displacement orders for residents of at least 8 towns in southern Lebanon, urging civilians to evacuate to ensure their safety amid the escalating conflict. In today's news roundup, from Pakistan, Chief Minister Maryam Nawaz has called for climate diplomacy with India to address the escalating smog crisis affecting both sides of the border. As Lahore experienced alarming pollution levels with an AQI of 708, Maryam emphasized the humanitarian nature of this issue, urging dialogue with India's Punjab Chief Minister Bhagwant Mann. She noted that the winds do not recognize borders and that cooperation is vital for both Punjabs to combat smog effectively.
और अब मैंने बात की है कि देखें आजकल पाकिस्तान में पंजाब के अंदर खुसूसन लाहौर में इशू है स्मॉग का, तो ये डिप्लोमेसी हमें इंडिया के साथ करनी है। मैं सोच रही हूँ कि इंडियन चीफ मिनिस्टर जो पंजाब के चीफ मिनिस्टर हैं उनको ख़त लिखूँ कि ये एक सियासी मसला नहीं है, ये एक इंसानी मसला है जिसके ऊपर अगर हम भी इक़दामात उठा रहे हैं तो इंडियन साइड से भी मैचिंग रिस्पांस होना चाहिए, वही इक़दामात होने चाहिए, क्योंकि हवाओं को तो नहीं पता कि बीच में लकीर है। तो वहाँ के लोगों की सेहत के लिए, उनकी बेहतरी के लिए, हमारे साइड ऑफ द बॉर्डर की बेहतरी के लिए, उनकी सेहत के लिए, हमारे अवाम की सेहत के लिए, जब तक दोनों पंजाब मिलकर इक़दामात नहीं करेंगे हम स्मॉग से लड़ नहीं सकते।
In economic news, Saudi Arabia's Minister for Investment confirmed a significant increase in collaboration with Pakistan, announcing that the number of memorandums of understanding signed during a recent visit rose from 27 to 34, now valued at $2.8 billion.
We're moving rapidly with the reforms you've instituted and with your leadership and quick action to implement what His Royal Highness has directed us from the Saudi government and the private sector. When we came to Pakistan, we concluded in 3 days 27 MOUs valued at $2.2 billion. And I mentioned at that time during the various events that this is only the beginning. And to prove that, here we are 2 or 3 weeks later, and I'd like to announce that that number has increased from 27 MOUs and agreements to 34. 5 are already working, operational, financed, funded, and creating value for the companies.
5 of these agreements are already operational, covering key sectors like healthcare and agriculture. Prime Minister Shehbaz Sharif expressed gratitude for the support from Saudi leadership, emphasizing the importance of these investments in stabilizing Pakistan's economy and fostering growth. Meanwhile, a large gathering of PTI supporters protested outside London's Middle Temple against former Chief Justice Qazi Faiz Issa during a prestigious event. Demonstrators voiced their grievances, criticizing the institution for inviting Issa, who they allege has targeted their party. The protests included prominent PTI leaders and was marked by slogans against the ex-CJP. Interior Minister Mohsin Naqvi condemned recent attacks on the vehicles of Issa and the Pakistan High Commissioner, promising legal action against the perpetrators. India and China have successfully withdrawn troops from two face-off points along the disputed Himalayan border, according to an Indian defense official. This disengagement, part of a recent agreement, aims to ease 4 years of military tension in the region. The Indian official confirmed that the pullback is complete, with verification ongoing. In a gesture of goodwill, soldiers from both sides will exchange sweets before resuming patrols. The 4,000-kilometer border has been a long-standing source of conflict, leading to a brief war in 1962 and deadly clashes in recent years. Following the new border pact, Indian Prime Minister Narendra Modi and Chinese President Xi Jinping met for their first formal discussions in 5 years at a BRICS summit, emphasizing the need for improved communication and conflict resolution.